I am very sure you've been asking your favorite questions you need to understand about YouTube, and I'm here to explain everything. All your questions, I'm going to be answering them. So there are going to be a lot of questions YouTubers are trying to get answers to. I'll be looking at my tab here in front of me. So the first question is, how can I increase my channel subscriber count? You can do that. There are a lot of ways to do that, but I'll mention few. One is be very consistent. Two is upload a very relatable content. When I mean relatable content, if you're a vlog content creator, make sure your lifestyle is what you are portraying. Don't be too rigid. Don't be too aesthetically pleasing. That does not mean if that's your that's your lifestyle, then you portray it. If that's not your lifestyle, don't portray something you are not. Portray what you are, and you see people vibing with you because they can relate. I get that a lot in my vlog channel, and that is my life, so there's no even pretending. But you need to be relatable. That's how you get your subscriber count. This one is by YouTube, and that's when you have a viral video. Definitely you can increase your subscriber count. But if you want it to be on a steady growth, just be consistent with your content, be relatable, upload short, upload quality videos, so that when people watch and they don't even know you and you're not even relatable, they subscribe because the quality is very clear, the audio is clear and everything. So you can do that. Another way to increase your subscriber count is to do what? Let people know about your channel. Not by sharing the link, because sharing your link is good, but it is not good when you just upload the video. That's another story for another time. But telling people, that's word of mouth. Telling people on your other social media platforms. It can be your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your TikTok, because most celebrities that decide to open YouTube, that they are not YouTubers from the onset, most of them, when they open their YouTube, you see that immediately they are getting 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, 100 subscribers, and that's because they've told their followers from a particular platform that, oh, I'm now on YouTube, you can, if you want to see more of me, and then people subscribe immediately. So that is word of mouth, telling people that you have a channel and you want them to subscribe too. So that's very important, very, very important. Except you don't want anybody to know you own a particular channel, then you don't tell anybody, then you organically grow your subscriber count. But there are lots of ways, but these are the main things you need to hold on to. And yeah, you're going to see your subscriber count moving up, slow but steady, or very fast when you have a viral video. The second question is, what type of content are most likely to attract viewers? Trending topics. If there's something trending on Instagram, TikTok, or on the news, most people come to YouTube to come and see someone talk about it, an expose or a detailed video about it, or they just want to see someone opinion about it. So a trending topic actually goes viral when, and I want to mention another point is when you see that content creators in your niche are doing a particular video and you are seeing more of it, like you're seeing 10, 20, that's a viral topic you need to talk about in your niche. So you can do something like that. People are watching, people are trying to search for it, right? You can do that. Another one is to go to your YouTube studio analytics and you go to the inspiration part. That part is going to show you what your audience are searching for. So you can, and most likely it is always content around your niche, so you can create a video regarding that because people are searching for it. You see it in your YouTube studio, you see top searches and you see content that people are searching for. So if you can do it, do it. So those are contents that can attract viewers. For this kind of channel, you see people looking for how much YouTube paid for 1,000 views. You can create a video regarding that. That's like a specific video that you can do. Or you can even from that title, you can create your own that you feel people would also be genuinely curious about. Also, another one you can also do is when you see a viral video, right, that is in your niche. This is important because you cannot just create a random video except you've not niche down, then you can do it. So what am I saying? if you see a viral video in your niche, go to the comment section and see what people are asking. If you see that there's a common question people are asking, create a video about it, because that means people want to see a video regarding that. So that's a content that can actually attract viewers, and there are lots more, but right now that's what is coming to my head. The third question is, how often can I upload videos to maintain audience engagement? I would say if you are just starting out, let it be twice a week, 2 to 3 times. It depends on you, right? But I would say 2 to 3 times a week. Yes, if you are just starting out, if you don't have any subscriber, like nobody knows you, just two. So when you are uploading 2 to 3 times a week, you are constantly staying on, on YouTube radar, and slow but steady they are pushing your content out. But if you're uploading once a week, you're going to get lost among other people that are also uploading, because you have to bear in mind that there are billions of people uploading and watching. So what's the question again? To maintain audience engagement, maintain 2 to 3 times a week, right? So if you've now gotten your following, you have your community already, then you can make it twice a week or once a week. Yes, you can create long form content once a week, and then for your short you can upload as much as you like in a week. But that's if you already have your community. That's if you already have your community. For the fourth question is, what are the best practice for optimizing video title and description? Okay, let's talk about video titles first. What you do is, I think the first question I talked about, or I think the second question I talked about, going to your YouTube studio and going to the inspiration part where you see what topics are trending, right? When you see the topics that are trending, there are specific videos that they will show you, and definitely you're going to see the title they used. So if you are going to be creating such video, make sure it is the same title, because people are searching for that title. What people are like taking their phone and typing is how much YouTube paid me for 1,000, or how much YouTube paid here, how much YouTube pays for 1,000 views, or how I can get my 1,000 subscriber fast. So use the title that other creators have used, that you can see that it is driving engagement. Use it. For your description, I'm not much of a description person, because I believe if you actually want to watch a video, I don't really check description. I check it when I've already clicked on the video, and what we want people to do is actually click on the video. So the main thing is like the first few seconds of your video, how you hook your video, how you hook your viewers, your thumbnail and your title. Those are the important things. Then the description can always be a snippet of what the video is about. If you are into sponsorship or branding, you write all of those email out. What may I do and what I would advise you to do before you go into that, except if you already have the template down there, that's very easy. If you don't have it down, what you should do in your description is put your hashtag, and your hashtag should be nothing less than 3. You don't need more than, or max 5. You don't need more, you don't need 20, you don't need 100. 3 is enough, because it is easy for your video to fall under those hashtags. And whenever people search for topics like that, like it has to be keywords. So if you're talking about 1,000 subscribers, one of your hashtag be hashtag 1,000 subscribers. If you're talking about YouTube growth, it should be hashtag YouTube growth, and all of those important keywords. So when people are searching for it, your video will fall under videos that will be shown under that keyword. So you can do that for your description. For your title, look at what other creators have done and replicate it to your channel. Or before that, if you have a video that you want to make, you can search for it on YouTube and see how others have titled their video, or even the way their description is, if you want to go that route. So you can always be like, okay, this is the major keyword that is in their title, and then you can put it in your own title and make it yours, but make sure the keywords are there, or just put exactly the title that is in their own on your own. It's very easy. Like, that's how you can always do it. The fifth question is, how can I effectively use tags to improve my videos visibility. YouTube itself has said tax does not do much. Like, its effect is not, it does not guarantee that you're going to get the views or you're going to do anything. Like, the effect is not as much as you putting your hashtag. But I would say if you want to put your tags, still make sure there are keywords that are related to your video. Don't use something that is not related to your video. Don't put hashtag Karina Kapoor, hashtag Mr. Beast when you are talking about a vlog or you're talking about something unrelated. Don't do that. You can actually, you know, ruin your channel like that. So make sure there are keywords that are related to the video you are uploading, and that was you put in your tags, and then you are good to go. To improve video visibility, YouTube already said you putting your tag does not give you guarantee that it will increase your video visibility. It is just a way to, you know, properly maximize or properly optimize your video. It does not guarantee. So I can't say it's a guarantee because YouTube already said it will not guarantee. So yeah, that's that about that question. The sixth question is, what role do thumbnail play in attracting viewers, and how can I create compelling ones? The role of your thumbnail is very important. People say it's not important, so and so, but I would say it's important in the sense that your click-through rate, that's your CTA, is determined by why they click your video. Click-through rate is when people see, like, the first impression they have of your video, and that's your thumbnail. They see your video, I like what I see, and they tap on it. That is exactly what click-through rate is. So if your click-through rate is really poor, it means that your video might not do well, because that means people are not clicking on your video to watch it. That means people are seeing your video, and instead of clicking on it, they are choosing to scroll. So by saying that, that means your thumbnail has to be very compelling. And the way YouTube already said it should be is, and other big creators, is make sure that there's not what's the word, the wordings on your thumbnail is not too much. It's not, what's the word, it's not jam-packed. Make sure it is not, I've forgotten the word, but you understand what I'm saying. So limit the word on your, you know, thumbnail. Put an image, put 1,000 subscribers, or put a graph that is going up, or a cancel emoji or something. Let it be like very simple, but it to drive curiosity. You get, it's not easy actually. I'm still learning how to like make sure that I get the right one, but for this channel I think I'm doing well with my thumbnail. I think I'm doing well, but what I'll just say is make sure your thumbnail depicts what is in your video. Do you get? Because that's what is going to make people click on it. Some people, that's what they see first before they see your title. So when they see your video and they see 1,000 subscribers fast, they'll be like, that means she don't talk about 1,000 subscriber count. And they see your title is also say how I got my 1,000 subscriber count in 6 days, and they'll be like, let me click on it and watch. So the first is like an eye, or it's like the door. Yeah, I'll say it's like the door to your video. So if your door is not looking good and compelling, people will click on another door, people will open another door. But if your door is looking attractive, looking really nice, looking simple, it's not too cumbersome, people click on it because they are curious, they want to see what the video is about. You get what I'm saying? That's how most time clickbait works, and that's people using clickbait thumbnail and title. Most time it's always the thumbnail that drives them to watch it, because they're like, okay, they saw something clickbaity and they click on it, whereas it's something else. So that's why most times when you use clickbait, it goes viral because people clicked on it because of the thumbnail, and then they saw the title and they clicked on it. But it is not good, it is being deceitful, it's not advisable at all, because you can actually ruin your channel by doing such. Also, another tip to learn how to create a compelling thumbnail is to look at creators in your niche, look at how they are creating their thumbnail, and you can also replicate it. There are lots of apps that have, you know, the thumbnail already. You just need to, you know, change some little things and make it yours. So you can always do that. we all learn, and we are still learning. So you cannot just stay one place and be like, oh, I don't know how to do it. You need to research, you need to think outside the box, you need to use templates. Like, it's as easy as using a template on Canva or Adobe Premiere. I think that's the name of the app, or Adobe Photo, I don't know. Different app, just research. Do you get? So number 7 is, how important is it to have a niche for my channel? So it is important because, okay, how important? I would say when you are starting out, if you know what you are going for, like, oh, I want to talk about YouTube growth, then you've niched down already. Whatever you are doing, you need to make sure that you are doing it relating to that, and that's going to be very nice because you know what you're doing, you have a focus, you have a drive, you know what you're like, you know your target, you know where you're going to. But if you don't know what you're doing, you just want to open it because, oh, I have passion to create content, I don't know what to do yet, then you can always like diversify and not niche down. Do you get? But so I'm not going to say it is very important or you must niche down. No, you must not niche down except you know what you're doing. You can always like try different things to understand, oh, what do I want to do, what is good for me, and then you can now decide to pick. Because on YouTube, people will definitely watch you regardless of whatever niche you put down. People, because you have to look at, people don't know you, they are subscribing because of what you are putting out. So if people are subscribing because of what you are putting out, that means they watch whatever you put out. It is just that why people will say, oh, niche down, is because sometimes it can actually be good, and at the point it will end up being bad, in the sense that you might be a vlog channel, I'm giving a personal experience, you might be a vlog channel and suddenly you are diverting to another niche, and that niche brings you, you know, your viral video, you know, the most subscriber count you've ever had, and then you stopped it, and then the most money you've ever had, but you stopped it because it is not your niche, it's not something you want to do, right? So you stopped it and you continue your vlog. Definitely it is, let's say 100% we're watching you because of the, you know, new niche, the YouTube growth you were talking about. When you start uploading your vlog, it is little, like let's say 30 from the 100 that will, you know, continue helping you to watch your vlog and join your community. The remaining 70 will just they'll do like this, they will about turn. Do you get what I'm saying? So in that way, it can actually affect your channel, except if you now feel, oh, let me continue with this too. But for me, I did not continue. I was just like, I need to create another channel for this, so it will be like a separate thing instead of doing it on the same channel, which is no bad. But if it's something I thought about when I had my viral video, oh, okay, I think I should continue, and I don't think in future I want to separate it. I think all of this content, you'll be seeing it on my vlog channel. It will just be like, oh, on this week or on this day, it will be about YouTube growth. And on this day, we'll be talking about vlogs, or we're doing vlogs. I did not think about that. I say, if you know what you're doing. So, it is important, but at the same time, it is not important. At some point, when you know what you're doing, then you just niche down. The next one is, how can I collaborate with other creators to grow my audience? This is something I would love to do on this channel, but right now I don't know how to go about it. But it will actually help you, especially if it is a content creator that is also growing like you, so you guys can upload something really interesting and grow together. Or it can be a creator that is, you know, bigger than you in that your niche, and then both of you, the person will help you grow, because the person subscriber would want to like come and check your channel out, and then by that you grow also. So it is very important, if you see an avenue to, you know, collaborate, to bring a content creator to your space and talk about a video together. Very important. It's very good. It is something that will help you grow your audience, definitely, because even if it is two small creators that are coming together, the small creator already have their audience, you already have your audience. Combining it, that's like you're mixing your this. So 50 here, 50 here, if you people combine 100, you get what I'm saying? So Yes, and is collaboration is always a nice thing. So far both parties are benefiting. Yeah. The next question is, what are some strategies for engaging with my audience through comments and community posts? I don't think you really need any strategy. I don't think you need any strategy. What you actually need to do is to make sure you are consistent about, posting on your community post, because community post also shows on your subscriber homepage, and even people that are not subscribed but they've watched one of your video, even if it is short, one of your videos still pop up on their timeline. So if they've watched one of your video and they don't even watch up to 1 minute and they click out, if they come again or they are scrolling through, they'll still see one of your content. So community posts are also some of the content that are being shown on such people's timeline, and if they are nice, they are something that are engaging, there are things that are engaging, it will grow on the person and then they'll subscribe. Or if it is even a subscriber, it will grow on them and then they'll get to know you more, and it will create this anticipation of wanting to see more of your content. Through comments, what I will advise you is always respond to your comments. Always engage with them, even if they are not answering, even if they are not asking questions. Always engage. If they drop a comment, respond to them. If you want people to drop comments, there's this CTA they call, I think, call to action. They'll say maybe at the end of your video, or even at the middle, right now, if you have any question you want me to answer, or you feel okay, I've answered some of your questions but you don't still understand what I'm saying, please drop them in the comment down below. I'm going to be responding to them, or even creating a separate video talking about it in details. What I just did now is called CTA, and is a strategy to make sure that people comment, or they try to engage with you, or there's this back and forth in the comment down below. It is you telling them to comment. It does not occur to some people to actually comment until you call them to do it. That's the CTA, call to action. So you can do that by doing what I just did now, and that's how you do it. But make sure you respond to them. You cannot say, oh, comment down below, ask their questions or anything, and then they're asking their questions and you are not responding. That's very bad. That's very bad. So make sure you are doing that. That's the way people engage. For community posts, add poll questions, ask questions. What do they want to see? What do they like? Did they like this video than this video? Did they like this thumbnail than this thumbnail? You can always do that in your community post. That's how to engage with your audience and to build your community. So the 10th question under channel growth and content strategy is, how can I analyze my channel's analytics to inform my content strategy? This is a very beautiful question, and how you can do that is go to your YouTube Studio Analytics, or you can even go to your YouTube Studio Desktop. That's where it will show like more details, right? Or you can use either of them. So you go to your YouTube Studio, go to your analytics, right? Check your top content, check where your audience are from, where they are watching, when they are watching, the spikes, why the dips. The spikes and dip is when they are watching a video. The spike is where people are rewatching, sharing, watching again, or doing all of this stuff. And the dip is where people are clicking out, or they are fast forwarding, or all of this stuff. So you see it in your YouTube Studio Analytics, and you can see that for all your content for analytics. Or you go to a particular video and see how the analytics is for that particular video. So how you can now make it work for your content strategy is, I think you should do a rundown for the month. So you check what are your top content, what are people watching. So when you can take the first two and compare both. Why did this one do more than this one? You will definitely see it in your in the graph part, where you see the dip and the spikes. Why did when you click on it, to actually give you the points where people are actually rewatching and watching, and to give you the points where people are actually skipping or fast forwarding. So when you click on it, you see what you did here. If it is possible to replicate it in another video, do that, because people, it will help your channel. That means people want to see more of that. People like what they saw there, people vibe with what they saw there. And if for that deep part you can see, oh, this is what I did, oh, I don't want to do this again, or I want to try and do something else, and see if people will still, you know, skip or fast forward. Also, you check your average viewer duration. How many minutes are people watching? Why are they watching to this minute? Is it that the video is too long, or is it because I'm not going straight to the point? Make sure that they are enjoying it. You go to your comments, look at what people are saying. Are people saying, oh, this is too long? Or are people saying, oh, this is lovely, I want more of this? Or are people asking questions? If people are asking questions, write those questions out. That's like a content strategy for you that you can create separate videos on. If people are like, oh, this is too long, then you know that when next you are creating video, you're not making it too long. Or if people are saying, oh, they enjoy this, they want more, then you go, how do I balance it to not make it too long or too short? What else? You go to your top search. What are people searching for? Are they searching for content that I've done or content that I've not done? So you add it to your content strategy. Those are the ways you grow on YouTube. Those are the ways you enhance your content strategy to make it more better, make it more nice. More better, more nice, same thing. But you get what I'm saying? Those are the ways that you do it, and lots more actually. When you look at the time people are actually watching, when your viewers are awake, you can post by that time. But YouTube already said that does not determine that does not determine what's the word, that does not determine how am I going to put it? Hold on, I really want to say this correctly. hold on. You go to your audience, and then you see when your viewers are on YouTube. When you click on it, YouTube actually said publish time is not known to directly affect the long-term performance of a video. So you can publish it when your viewers are awake, but that does not mean your video might go viral or it might not go viral. It just means when you upload it, your subscribers that are awake during that period will definitely watch your video because they are awake. That's just what it means. So you can always go there and you know, check it out, what time, to state the time, the days, so you know when you should be posting. For me now, my vlog channel, it is Monday. Monday is when my subscribers are awake. But for this channel right here, because it is still growing, the audience, you know, the part has not built up yet to actually show me when they are awake, or when, so it is saying not enough data to show this report. So yeah, you can do that. There are lots of things that you can actually do. Just make sure that your YouTube Studio Analytics is your best friend, and you're going to have nothing to worry about. So for monetization requirements and processes, these are the questions that, you know, were asked below it. So the first one is, what are the current eligibility requirements for the YouTube partnership program? That's YPP. And from what I know, you need to have 1,000 subscriber counts. You also need 3,000 watch hours to, you know, enter the first stage of monetization, and that's where you get your super thanks, super chat. For the monetization part, you need 4,000 watch hour, or I think 10 million public YouTube short views. Yes, 10 million. And I think for the, you know, 1,000, and then you need 3 million public for that first stages of monetization. But 10 million public watch time from short. So that means in, I think in, is it 28 or 90 days? I think it is 90 days. So in 90 days, you should be able to get 10 million. When you get 10 million, then you can reach monetization. That's if you have 1,000 subscribers, or you just need 4,000 watch hour. Let me even check it. Yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers. You need to have uploaded 3 videos in the last 90 days, and one of the following. That's 3,000 public watch hour, or 3 million public short views, or 4,000 public watch hour, or 10 million public short views. All of this is inclusive of the 1,000 subscribers. So you need to, you might get 10 million public short view in the last 90 days, or even 3 million, but you don't have 1,000 subscriber counts. You're not going to enter monetization. That's just the rundown of everything. But I believe that's not possible, because for you to have, except if you can buy views, but for you to have 3 million or even 10 million public short views, then you should have 1,000 subscribers, because even 100k public short views can get you 1,000 subscribers. For my most viral video on my vlog, I got, now the video is like 100k views. It's a long form content. It's a long form content. 100k views. It gave me 4.2 watch hour, 4.2 thousand watch hour, and the subscriber count from only that video is 2.5k. So it's not possible for you to have 3 million and you don't even have 1,000 subscribers. So that's all about that. That's the current eligibility for, you know, monetization. The next one is, how do I apply for monetization once I meet the eligibility requirements? It's very important. Like, it's very easy. You don't need to stress yourself. In your YouTube studio, you go to your end parts, you see become a YouTube partner, and then you see where the, you know, countdown is. It's not like countdown where the dial is moving as you know, reach your 1,000 subscriber, your 4,000 watch hour, or, you know, the public short view watch time. So when you have all of those things, they will tell you that, will let you know when you are eligible. So you can let them, you can click on apply now, where they will, like, you clicking on apply now is to just make them, you know, inform you when you get to that threshold, right? So when you get to that threshold, you get a notification from YouTube that, oh, congratulations, you've joined the YPP, that's the YouTube Partnership Program. And then they'll say, okay, you should proceed with monetization. So under your YouTube end, you're going to see the apply now. When you click on it, there are different stages. The first one is to accept, and that's, they sending you that email is they accepting you. So most time when you click on the end or the apply, it is already ticked, because it's 3 steps. The second step is to they'll say you should create an AdSense account. You create it, you go through the step, make sure you provide necessary information, your verification, your identity, and all of that. And the last one is them reviewing your channel. That is where people, you know, have this issue of, oh, I'm being struck down because of my copyrights, blah 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 blah. So those are the steps. Those are the, that's the way you get, that's the way you, what's the question, that's the way you apply for monetization. You don't need to stress yourself. You see it, the dial is there moving, and you get your email. Just make sure your email is active, and also make sure you're uploading consistently to get your threshold. You, like, the process is there waiting for you. You don't have to stress yourself. So this next question is, what type of content are eligible for monetization? Any content that is not against the YouTube community guidelines. So we have harmful content, we have content that are sensitive, we have reuse content, that's taking people's content, we have harmful content, we have, there are lots. So when you check your YouTube community guideline, you will definitely see them there. Just make sure you are reading them in total and you are understanding content that you should not upload. I did a video on content that will not be monetized. You can watch it. It is very detailed. It explains content you should not do, and if you are doing it, how you can, you know, go about it. Bottom line, check YouTube community guideline and don't do any content, don't do anything they say you should not do, because anything they say you should not do is in form of a content. So don't create content regarding that, right? Another one is, how does YouTube ad revenue sharing model work? So there's what we call CPM and there's what we call RPM. Sorry, CPM is cost per mile, RPM is revenue per mile, right? So the way it works is, you upload a video. When you reach monetization, all this is about monetization. When you reach monetization, you upload a video and a brand will want to place an ad, they'll place the ad and there's a particular amount they'll put for that ad, right? If they are putting $12 for your, that's your CPM, it's $12. The way it works is you are going to be getting, there's going to be an RPM that is for you, that's your revenue. It's now depend on YouTube, right? We don't know how much exactly YouTube is taking, because I think they say, okay, that's for, maybe that's for YouTube membership. I think that you take 70, they take 30, but for the ad, I don't know how much percentage they are taking, but what I know is they give you a percentage. So from the 12 that the brand already put down for the CPM, your RPM might be 6, it might be 7, it might be 10, it might be 8, it might be 11. Yeah, sometimes they're very funny. It might even be 2 sometimes. I don't know what they do that determines your RPM, right? But that's how it works. YouTube will give you an RPM, so that RPM is going to be what you are going to be timesing with your views to get your money. So if you have 2,000 views, so it's to be 2,000 times your RPM, that's maybe whatever RPM YouTube gives you, and then you get your revenue. If it's 100k views, 100k times, maybe it's $3, that's your revenue. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how it works. Next one is, what are the common reasons for monetization application rejection? Most common reason is because of YouTube strikes, YouTube copyright claim, and another one is reuse content. Most of it are always content relating to you flaunting, you going against YouTube community guidelines. So most common reasons are, when you have a strike on your video. If you have a claim, you can always dispute it, you can do something about it. If you have a strike, it is very hard to monetize, or if to even be monetized, you need to make sure that strike goes away. Another one is, you can't get monetized if you've gone against YouTube community guideline. That's another common reason, and it is mostly reuse content. Maybe you're uploading a content that is not yours, or you're uploading your own content but it is being duplicated on that particular channel, or you duplicating a channel, but you duplicating your own video, but you're not putting enough edit to differentiate it properly. So most time, those are the things that causes application monetization rejection. And just to make sure you are not falling into that, just make sure you are, like I said, not going against YouTube community guidelines. The next one is, how can I ensure my content complies with YouTube community guidelines and advertiser friendly policies? Do you know that there's something, the difference between YouTube community guideline and advertiser friendly policy is, from my experience, is there's a content I uploaded on my African folktale channel that till now there's this ad limit, there's an ad limit on it, and that's because the content was talking about bullying. It's related to bullying, like the main character is a bully and all of that. But I just made it because it's a moral lesson story and all of that. But advertisers don't want to place their ad on that particular story because they don't see it as, it's not friendly to their audience, I think. So your content has to be advertiser friendly. So that does not mean you're not monetized. Your channel is monetized, but if you're not uploading advertiser friendly content, you will not be able to run ads, you'll not be able to place ads on your video. Even if you place the ad, they'll limit it. You see, it will be like a yellow color ad limit or something. They'll put it there. They are limiting you drastically. That's because it's not advertiser friendly. So you have to put that back of your mind that, oh yes, I'm monetized now, oh yes, I can place ads, but my content has to be advertiser friendly. So how to now ensure that your content complies with it is, like I said, just make sure whatever content you are checking it thoroughly. When you want to upload your content, right, don't press public immediately. And again, YouTube give you like a caution that, are you sure you want to upload your content public? Are you sure you want to make it public before reviewing it? If your content is monetized, like if you are a monetized channel, so make sure you are choosing no, you don't want to make it public, or just choose private, right? You'll see that if your content has a copyright strike or a claim, or there's a copyright issue, or your content is going against something, YouTube will tell you, because if you notice something properly, right, when you upload your video, when it is done uploading on YouTube and it is in private, YouTube will actually show you that, oh, this content does not have any issue, any copyright issue. Then you can, go ahead to place your ad and all of that. But if it has an issue, it will also show that, oh, this content has an issue, and then it will take you to you go to your YouTube desktop, where it is going to show you the issue it has. It happened to one of my vlog channel, and it told me like, okay, it is because of the Quran recitation I was playing in the background. That was like a copyright claim, and I'm like, all right, I had to trim that part out. But if I had uploaded it will be an issue, because you'll not be able to run ad, or the ad will be limited, and they'll say, okay, it is going to be the artist that will be getting the money, or not. There will be a limit, there will be a restriction, and that's like an issue. So to make sure your content complies with it, don't upload your content immediately, or make sure that you're checking the community guidelines properly and say, okay, this is my content, I've edited it, finished. What is in YouTube analytics? Or just have it at the back of your memory that, okay, this is against YouTube policy and you should not be uploading it. So that way you are saving yourself time, saving yourself the stress and all of those things. And make sure that your content is also advertiser friendly. You can go on YouTube to check what advertiser friendly content are. Their content, they are also, they are not harmful, they are not sensitive, they are not controversial and all of that. So that's it about that. And the question is, what is the process for setting up a Google AdSense account for YouTube earnings? The process is you having I might not mention the full detail because I have a video on that, which I'm going to put in the description. Hopefully I remember this. I did that video in my vlog channel. But you have to make sure you have tax identity number. You have to make sure you have a national ID card, or national identity card, or a driver license, or a passport. You have to make sure you have, and then you have a proof, like a card to show for it. You have to make sure you have a verified address, because they need to send the AdSense pin to you. You have to make sure you are filling everything properly. So the process of setting it up is very easy, because like I said, when they monetize you and they've accepted you to the white people, the next thing they tell you to create an AdSense account. You don't need to go to YouTube and say, oh, there's a link for you to go straight to creating it. From that point, you tap on it to take you to Google AdSense, or it will first ask you if you have a YouTube AdSense and you want to link it together, or you want to create a separate one. So you choose either one that suits you, and then it takes you to that place where you start putting in the necessary information that is important. They ask you for it, so you put it in. So whatever they say is optional, then you don't need to stress yourself about it. But if they're saying required, then you need to find those documents and put it in. So don't stress yourself about, oh, there was a question I got one time that I had that viral video. Someone was like, oh, YouTube is not allowing me create an AdSense account, and I'm like, are you monetized? Person said no. Like, why do you not need Google AdSense accounts? It's not just for YouTube, it's for blogs, it's for some other things. It's just like Google Payments, a platform for Google Payments. But why do you want to create it and now link it to your YouTube when you are not monetized? When you are monetized, YouTube will give you a link to Google AdSense to create it. So don't stress yourself about it. Just make sure you are following this step. But the important thing is your documents, your address, your name. The name and the verification is to just make sure your name is correlating with the identity card that you are uploading, and then your tax information number and all of that. That's the necessary thing you need to concern about. Yes. Another one is, how long does it typically take for a monetization application to be reviewed? It varies. If you were rejected first, it takes 90 days for them to review it. For my African photo, it happened. I was rejected, and then when I reapplied, it took 90 days. But for my vlog channel, it was, let's say, a week or less than a week. I can't remember. It's been a long while. It's been years since I've become monetized on that channel. But I think less than a week after I uploaded all those documents and all of that, they approved it. Yes. So How long does it typically take for monetization application to be reviewed? Yeah, like I said, after they accept you, they need to also review your channel. I think less than a week. Some people had issue of it being more than a week, and that is because maybe the card that they upload, the national identity card they upload, they did not upload it properly, because there's how you have to upload it. You have to make sure the edges are showing. Then they will tell you to redo it and all of that, or the information is not correct or something like that. Less than a week or a week. The next question is, can I monetize content that includes copyrighted material such as music or clips? I think you can monetize your channel if you have that. You're not able to place ads until you fix those issues. Why I say that is, when you get monetized, the first part is you're already been accepted into YouTube partnership program. The next one is they tell you to create AdSense account. The third one is they review your channel. So that reviewing is the issue where they'll check, oh, do you have copyright claim? So you are being accepted to YPP, you having copyrights, whatever, does not affect it. But when they are reviewing your channel, you having all of those claims, you need to make sure that you fix it before you even start your process, because immediately you're done with your Google AdSense, it automatically goes to the third part, and that's the last part of them reviewing your account. And if they find anything that is against YouTube community guideline, they don't approve it. So to not be in that situation, don't feel because they already accepted it to YPP, you don't need to, fix those copyrighted issues. You need to fix it. For the music part, is an avenue to, like I said, to trim it off, or to dispute it, or to mute it, or to replace it. Lot of options. If it's a clip, you can trim it off. You don't need it. Just detach yourself from it. Hopefully it is not something important, you can remove it. That's for if you are just being accepted. If you're already in the partnership program, they've reviewed your channel, you don't have any claim, right? And then suddenly you uploaded a video and that's a claim, they'll tell you, oh, this is a copyright claim, but it does not affect your YouTube revenue, or it is not a strike, you don't have anything to worry about. Or they'll tell you this money is going to your revenue is going to the artist, that's the person that has the claim. So what you can do is those option of disputing and doing all of those things. You get, that's for when you're already inside the program, you've started making money off of it and all of that. So for content like that, you cannot monetize it, or your monetization will be limited. So it's just best that you remove it, and then you fully have the the whole revenue. Just hit the subscribe button, follow me, because I'll be uploading growth content, answering your questions, telling you how things are, how you can go about it, and how you can grow together. So hit that subscribe button now, and let's continue. The last question under monetization and its policy is, how do I resolve issues related to demonetization or limited ads on my video? For limited ads, that means your content is not advertiser friendly, or you've done something. For demonetization, they tell you what the issue is and you just need to fix the issue. For me, they said it was reused content. I fixed the reused content, and then I was told to reapply. That's because I was just entering the community. That's for demonetization, obviously. So you just need to fix the issue, maybe delete it or check it properly, re-edit it. But for limited ads, if the artist is saying, okay, they will take half of your payment and then you take the remaining half, that's limited ads, you can dispute it if you are very sure of yourself, or you can trim that part out, or you can replace it, or you can mute it if it's a song. If it is a clip, you can cut that part out. So there are ways that you can do it. It is in your YouTube Studio desktop. You see how you can do it. Like, it is listed. You don't even need to worry about it. Just make sure that you are always checking your YouTube desktop to see if you already have a claim, or a strike, or a limited ads, or a demonetization. You clearly see it. There's no even need for that. But as all those strikes or this, you might not necessarily see it when they send an email or when it's in your studio. But just make sure you're checking. That's how you do it. That's how you resolve it. You can either dispute, you can either trim, mute, what's the other word, replace. Yeah, that's all about that. So like I said, subscribe now, and right now I think we are going to wrap it up here. There's still a lot of questions, but I'm going to save it for another section. So we'll be doing this very often, and if you also have your questions, please don't hesitate to drop them down in the comments. I'm going to make a video regarding it, or even add it to my questions I already have listed here. And if you want clarification, let me know. If you any question, just let me know what you think about the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified when next I post any new video. I'm here for you guys. We're going to grow together on this YouTube. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.